Being socially responsible pays off. I promise you. Today, I am going to share with you our dining out, our adventure for Chilaquiles. Stay with me because it's going to be fun. I am a clinical psychologist and my job is to help you to ease anxiety and depression and stress for the last 28 years. Stay with us. Living in harmony is possible if you know your emotions and how to handle them. I am Dr. Carmen Roman, and I will share with you the current psychology by myself or by interviewing experts who will inspire you. Learn how to live a life of fullness and how to recover your emotional harmony. Welcome to Emotions in Harmony. Welcome back. I am so happy you are here, and I am so thrilled to tell you that last week we won the best podcast in mental health for the Latino community, for the Latin Podcast Awards with the Armonía Emocional, which is actually the new version of this podcast in Spanish. So you have everything in English, everything, the same content. And if you want in Spanish, you go to Armonía Emocional. So this is the one who won the award. Yay! Amazing. Yeah, it has been a lot of work and it has been really rewarding. But getting an award like this has been even more rewarding. So thank you for you listening to us and being here and participate and come to our social media and everything. You made this Amigos in Harmony community very vibrant. And I know some of you listen for a couple years before they contact. I have been listening lately from people like, I haven't listened to you for the last 3 years. Yeah. So if you ever want to say hello, just drop an email, say hello, and just introduce yourself. You don't need to do anything else. Just to know that you exist and what part of the world you are. And by the way, talking about great news. Have you ever avoided having a difficult conversation because of fear of anxiety? I know. Have you ever found yourself failing to say what you need to be said in that moment? All of us. Isn't that true? Do you struggle to persuade, influence, and manage conflict at work or in your business? We all do. We all struggle with having confidence while negotiating. This is why I am very happy to present to you the course Negotiate Anything, Finding Confidence in Conflict. And Kwame Christian, who is the teacher in this course, is so kind to give 10% discount to our Emotions in Harmony community. So you just go to emotionsinharmony.org/negotiate. And guess what? If you get to buy that course, just send me an email with the proof that you got the course, and I am going to give you 30 minutes of a coaching session with me. I can't believe I am doing that. Oh my God. We will solve the schedule situation, no problem. I will be happy to work with you for 30 minutes. This is $110 value. Normally my sessions are $220. So you get 8 weeks of lessons. I am doing that course, and I'm telling you, I am using that course to help myself to coach couples. I have 28 years working with couples, and it's so refreshing to listen from Kwame Christian to kind of see every aspect of the negotiation on the table. He's a lawyer, and he is knowledgeable in psychology too. So, no wonder. Yeah. Go and enjoy the course, and probably we will see each other. I will start commenting more in the course so you can see my comments there too. I am loving it. Okay, now back to the chilaquiles. Do you know what chilaquiles are? My husband say not many people know.
Well, I say a lot of Americans might not know.
No?
Yeah, maybe not.
That's a crime.
Sad, but true.
Yeah. Well, if you don't know what is chilaquiles, okay, let's finish this episode. What is it that you don't know? You know what is a taco, yeah?
Sí.
Everybody knows what is a taco. And a burrito.
Sí.
And an enchilada?
Sí.
Okay. And my dear, before you knew me, do you know what was a chilaquile?
No.
Really?
Really?
I brought very meaningful things to your life, yeah.
Your brother brought chilaquiles too.
Chilaquiles, if I describe to you, well, you describe, my dear.
It's tortillas that are sometimes fried kind of crispy and then cooked in a sauce, so either tomato or green sauce. Often breakfast with eggs and so on.
Yeah, often is for breakfast. It's kind of the enchilada version for breakfast, yeah? Because it's literally kind of the enchilada, but in kind of tortilla chips. It's the most amazing thing for breakfast.
They're great.
They are great. And if you know what is chilaquiles, good for you. This means do you know the world. This means you went to Mexico at some point in your life. So we were missing chilaquiles. Yeah.
Very much.
Very much. And we went for a walk last week and we did something crazy.
Only in 2020 is it crazy.
Only in 2020 you can call it crazy. So crazy. Can you believe we walked into a restaurant? We had breakfast.
Although we didn't walk into it, we walked to the outdoors part.
Yeah, that's true.
This is what you should really limit yourself to at most.
Yeah, that's true. We went to the outside of the restaurant. It happens that one of our favorite restaurants, Las Cazuelas in San Jose, was open. And it was 8:30 in the morning?
About that, yeah.
Yes, we were walking on a weekend at 8:30 a.m. And I feel like living like the retired life. So we were walking and they are cleaning the restaurant ready to open or open already. And it was nobody in the patio, absolutely. So we were so brave to get in and sit. That has been our first dining out experience in 7 months.
Yeah, early March was the last time.
All we have been doing is walking outside. We haven't really doing that much anything outside. And it was terrifying. I can't believe that my life has been limited to having an adventure of eating out in a restaurant.
I know.
That's how much fun my life is lately. So we were there and we sat there. And we ordered our chilaquiles because we even didn't want to take the menu, yeah?
That's right.
And like, no, one hand to another, no thank you. So no menu. And we already know what we wanted. So chilaquiles, please, red and green. And the waitress was pregnant. Oh, how scary that was.
Yeah. So what did you tell her?
I just told her, honey, can you just please leave the food in the other table and we pick it out after you leave? We don't want to put you at risk.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty sure we're not sick, but you can never be completely sure. And that's the last person we want to get, or one of the last people we want to get sick.
Yeah. I cannot guarantee to absolutely anybody that I don't have coronavirus, neither you or anybody. So, no, we cannot guarantee to anybody. So our waitress comes very pregnant and I'm even more terrified. Like, please, honey, just stay away. And we needed to put the mask every time she comes in. Eventually, they changed waitress for us because they realized we were scared about it. Yeah. Hopefully, we didn't make her feel bad.
No, hopefully she was grateful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, no, we don't want to put you in any risk. A little bit scary when two couples came also.
Right, well, just when we were about to leave anyway.
Yeah, we were ready to pay.
But we accelerated our exit.
Yeah. And also scary, I saw your face so scared when also you need to touch the pad.
Oh, yeah. They didn't have the magic pay.
Yeah, they didn't have the magic anything. Yeah, remote pay. And we left and we were like teenagers having the best adventure ever. We were risking our lives for a plate of chilaquiles.
And said, let's not do it again for a long time.
No.
But I'm glad we did it.
We decided not to do it again for a long, long time. And we were lucky and the restaurant was really good about it. They have their mask all the times.
And they get people very distant outdoors.
It's actually one of the very few restaurants that I see that they really have the tables far away.
Yeah, it could be. They're good.
Sorry, my Luna restaurant, you are also my favorite, but they are not as distant.
We get to go from them.
Yeah, we take a to go, yeah. And this, they have like very good distance, but it still was scary and they have their mask all the time. It still was scary. Yeah. And you know what? I think going and eating out is or doing that risky social behavior. It is because we have been missing the fun of dining out.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do.
Yeah, what is happening is like, I don't know if my favorite restaurants are going to survive.
Yeah. Yeah, so we try to get food to go from them and do the best we can.
Yeah. And then the week before or something like that, we went to have dinner with our friends. And it's only a family. They are very good taking care of themselves and only us. So we have the outdoor and separated and everything. But still, it's kind of difficult.
And we're so used to being with them for all these holidays for years and years. And suddenly we're hollering across outdoors.
And we needed to request that only one person serve.
That's right. You read that in an article somewhere.
Yeah, I pull articles about dining between family members, and they suggest that one person serve for everybody, so not everybody touch the serving utensils.
You minimize the multiple contacts.
And wear your mask when you are not eating and stuff like that. So we all were extremely responsible and did it. But when we left, I actually felt like how much I needed that. How much I needed to be in touch with people that I love and care.
Yeah, and it's another thing but a lot of us are missing.
One of my friends say, I don't go and visit my sister because she has her grandson there and a 2-year-old, and the 2-year-old doesn't understand why I don't hug him.
Oh, right.
So it's very difficult to explain to children why I cannot hug you, why you cannot come to me. It's all so difficult. Yeah. Well, we are getting tired, yeah? So people start doing it. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm going to hug you. I'm going to be there. I'm going to get out.
But hopefully people can hold back a little longer. Just
the more we hold back and the more we are careful, the faster probably we get out as a humanity.
Yeah, exactly.
Of this. Yeah. So thinking everybody is having fun but not me is a mental error. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And it's one of those things, you see in social media kind of exaggerates. Like, look on Facebook, everybody's having fun and doing all this stuff.
And it may not. I will say a false conception of the world right now.
Which social media is good at anyway.
Yeah, social media may trick you into, but don't think that everybody else is having fun and you are missing out, because we are in the unknown and you really don't know how families are doing inside. You don't know who is being afraid or is being infected or how they did it, or you don't know because some people are not talking about it. Actually, let's talk about the industry workers who are feeling unsafe and disrespected. There is an article, and I am going to leave the link for you of these 2 articles. There is an article in the Grove Street describing how food industry workers, feel disrespected and when we go and eat out. They have a very good point. One of the very good points is reopening the restaurants is mainly political, probably because they want to insert the hope that everything is going to be normal. And restaurants owners being afraid of losing their business, which is very genuine. Yeah.
And the employees are afraid of losing their income.
Of course. Just so it's based on the fear that we may not survive, and it's very genuine fear. But I don't know if we are ready. I really don't know if we are ready. You need to judge for yourself. Are we really ready to go and dine out? And especially risking somebody else's life, like the waitress. If you are a customer and you go there, you keep feeding this fantasy that we are okay.
Yeah, or people go once and then, we survived, so there's no problem anymore.
Yeah, no, we are not yet okay unless restaurants do something really serious, which they may not have the resources to do. We saw that in Amsterdam, some restaurant had this greenhouse, literally a greenhouse. And did you see that they serve with a long table?
Oh, no.
It's like kind of long pallet that give you the food, but they don't come nearby. They don't come inside the greenhouse.
Wow.
Yeah, that's very smart.
Pretty serious.
In another restaurant, did you see they give customers a hat with the
pool noodle, the big inflatable stick kind of thing.
yeah, that reminds people. Everybody in the restaurant had this hat with a pool noodle, so they are being reminded when they move that they cannot be touching each other. And their restaurants are very, very responsible about reminding people only if you live with that family member. Yeah, and they have hand sanitizers and everything around, and they need to remind you that you need to wear your mask.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what that article you're sending, that a lot of them felt disrespected because customers wouldn't wear masks, and they had to keep reminding them, and people got upset. It's really common sense.
It's common sense. If you are there because you have the privilege of going to a restaurant, first of all, we are endangering other people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we realized immediately after we sat and started our chilaquiles. It was really an uncomfortable feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no need to do that. We can do the takeout. Yeah. We can do the takeout. And please, Uber drivers and other drivers, wear your mask when you go into the restaurant, because this article is talking about that too, that the Uber drivers don't wear their mask when they go and pick up the food.
Yeah, it's another thing to put the restaurant employees at risk.
Yeah. So wearing a mask is a sign of respect for everybody. You cannot guarantee anybody that you don't have the virus.
Good point.
Yeah, it's a sign of respect. And we want to be respectful because I actually work in my groups with many people who are in the food industry, who are cleaners, who are servers, who are doing the hard work in the food industry. And I am telling you, they are a lot getting coronavirus, so they are getting really sick, or they are losing their job. They are having very hard time. So if you ever go to a restaurant, please give a tip.
Yeah, give a good tip and be nice to them and wear your mask.
Wear your mask. I didn't read that article before, but it was not a bad idea telling the waitress, leave the food in the other table and we pick it up. Yeah.
Yeah, tell people, get the word out.
Yeah, she was afraid that she will not do the right thing, but actually that was a better option. Yeah. So, yeah, it was the most crazy chilaquiles ever. I don't plan to go directly there. We will take out from the same restaurant because the chilaquiles were delicious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, want them more.
Oh, yeah, the chilaquiles and the coffee that you had, and it was delicious. Yeah, everything was delicious. It's just the situation itself.
Right.
We are lacking confidence in the future. I know, sometimes it's easy to lack confidence. It's like, yeah, it's getting long and long and long, like this episode. I know. I'm going to finish the episode one day. I promise you. So it's getting long, never ending. I know we can lack confidence, but this is the time to have a spiritual practice. This is the time to think that this will pass. Based on history, we had to go with mask before. In our lifetime, we didn't have to. So it's going to pass. We are going to be fine. It's the better, the faster we do it together. And sometimes we are unable to cope with the losses. We are losing this normal feeling of going out and sitting in a restaurant and seeing, talking to friends. Oh my God, I feel so grateful now that I did it for many years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then afterwards, we'll have to appreciate it when we get the chance again.
Yeah, and we will appreciate definitely when we get the chance. Anything else you want to say, my dear?
No, I don't think so. You've covered a lot. It's good.
Yeah. So, yes, we suggest Las Cazuelas restaurant was our adventure.
Yep.
In San Jose. It's a very neat place. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we've been there before. So.
I don't know if they are in the delivery, but if they are, we are ordering our chilaquiles.
Ooh.
Hopefully they are. And, of course, we love La Luna, but La Luna, I feel more unsafe because they are more near to each other.
Oh, eating there, yes.
Yeah, sorry, La Luna. You will not see me for a while.
But we do get takeout.
Just to let you know, we are very often having dinner from you, La Luna. Yeah, we love La Luna and we love the Cazuelas restaurant. So this is the deepening questions that I am leaving for your journaling experience. Remember, when we are talking about stay home, we are doing this journaling exercise, yeah? Do I pay attention to the privilege I have? Do I pay attention to the privilege I have? And do I have a spiritual practice that fosters faith? Yeah? Do I have a spiritual practice that fosters faith? There you have. Those are the 2 questions. And get to connect, get to our social media, come to Instagram. In Instagram is Emotions in Harmony. We are there. My Instagram is very low in numbers because I never pay attention before. I was busy I don't know what I was busy doing.
YouTube, Facebook, podcasting on every
platform.
Every platform there.
Yeah, that's true. In Pandora, in iTunes, in iHeart. We are in Alexa.
Yeah.
You can ask Alexa in English or in Spanish for Inspírame, for Armonía Emocional, or for Emotions in Harmony. Now you can ask. I don't know if you can ask Dr. Carmen Roman. I want to listen to Dr. Carmen Roman. I will try. But you can ask by podcast name, and we are there, and it's really nice. You can ask the Google Assistant too. And maybe you can ask Siri, probably. I didn't ask Siri to listen to myself. But you can ask. But please, I want to ask you a favor. Come, and what you need to do, like subscribe or follow us. Yeah, that's the thing. Follow. See, I'm not an Instagram person, but I am loving it lately. And I am loving it doing these silly 30 seconds videos. I love it. So it's fun. And definitely what I am doing is I am coming a couple times a week and talking some meaningful topics. Yeah, whenever I have an idea, I just open the camera and talk about in Spanish, and you can request any topic in English and I will take the topic there or take it to YouTube. So feel free to co-create with me. This is an important thing. We can co-create together this award-winning podcast. Okay, bye for now. I think I'm talking too much. I told you I will finish one day. Finishing now. Bye. We have reached the end of another episode of the podcast Emotions in Harmony. See you the next week. Visit www.emotionsinharmony.org, where you can subscribe, find the notes, and be in direct contact with me. Thanks for listening.